Trust funds are not just for the rich. You can turn your child into a trust fund baby by starting to invest for them whilst they are still young. If you are a parent, or you are planning on becoming a parent soon, or you know anybody who's a parent, then I urge you to watch this video until the end. Saving for your child is not enough. You need to invest. Let that money work for you and work for your child's future. The difference between saving and investing is that with saving, you're simply putting money away. It's not gaining any sort of interest whatsoever, but instead it's getting chewed up by inflation, and we all know how ridiculous our inflation rates are. But if you decide to invest that money, and especially if you decide to invest that money in an investment vehicle that will give you rates that are above our inflation rate, then you know that you are securely putting your child's future in place because you have time. You have enough time to let that money work for you. And you can decide at what point you'd like for them to gain access to this money, or if perhaps you'd like to use this money to pay for their tertiary education, or maybe you want to help them get their first car or pay for their first apartment, or whatever it is, it's up to you to decide. But also in case anything happens to you, God forbid, at least you know that your child has a safety net that you had placed for them whilst they were still young. Let's put this into perspective. If you have a newborn child or you're expecting, you decide to invest money for this particular child over the next 21 years. If, for example, you decide to put 500 kwacha every single month in your bank account, by the time they're turning 21, you have about 126,000 kwacha saved up. But if you decide to place the same 500 kwacha in a unit trust that's giving you rates between 25 and 27% per annum, by the time you're getting to year 21, you'd have accumulated anything between 2 and 3 million kwacha. Now tell me, would you rather have 126,000 kwacha or 3 million kwacha in 21 years? The choice is yours. You can save, you can invest. It all depends on what you are trying to achieve. But I would suggest you go with the latter. We have extensively discussed unit trusts, and I'm sure we all know how they work. But if you're coming across this video and this face for the first time and you do not know what a unit trust is, I urge you to go on my profile. I do have a playlist labeled unit trusts, and it'll help you gain perspective into what unit trusts are and how they work exactly. Happy investing!